Hey guys, well, it is day 13 now without my Jeep, and I'm gonna head over to the dealership now and talk to them in person, see if they can tell me anything else about it. We've got some snow in the forecast tonight, actually have a winter weather advisory out, and this weekend we have a bigger storm, looks like it's headed this way. And my particular job happens to be working with the transportation department, helping clear the roads for the public. So I have no choice but to be at work. You know, regardless of what the weather does, I have to be at work, which is one of the reasons why I'm leasing a Jeep Wrangler, because I figure, you know, if there's any vehicle that's going to get me to work in the snow and ice, that's going to be it. So I really miss my Jeep. I want it back, and it's getting to the point where I need it back. So being without it for this long is starting to be unacceptable. So headed over to the dealership to see what they have to say about it. Again, you know, this particular dealership, I'm not mad at them. I don't blame them. So far they've been helpful as far as being polite and agreeing to work on the Jeep and that kind of thing. Haven't had any trouble with them. And the FCA rep that I'm working with, I told her that. I was like, so far the dealer has been cool. It's just that they're not communicating with me, and they're not letting me know what's going on, and that's the problem that I have with this. So unfortunately I'm having to drive over there, which is it's out of the way. It's in another city about 30 or 40 minutes away, so it adds a pretty significant drive for me to head over there and then come back. But I'm headed over there to find out what's going on, guys. So I don't want to make this video long and boring, so I'm going to end it here, and then as I get more information I'll just kind of add to it. Alright, so we'll see how it goes. Alright, so I just left the dealership, and surprise, surprise, they couldn't tell me anything. They said that they're still working with Chrysler through the, I guess it's a chat service they have now, where the techs have to get on a chat service and they have to go through this process and wait in line and get response back from FCA and all this mess. I guess it takes a long time, I don't know, but regardless, they don't know what the problem is and they can't tell me anything. They can't give me any ETA on it. So as soon as I left the dealership, I called FCA on the phone to talk to an agent, and they said I have a case number and they're working on it, but they can't do anything else at this point in time. So typical customer service. You buy a new product, you spend a lot of money on it, and then when you have a problem, you can't get anybody to help you. That's how it goes in America, huh? So, alright, so I don't know anything else. Don't have any news to share with you. Tomorrow, I'm going to dig a little deeper, try to go up the ladder with some people at FCA and see if I can ring some bells and maybe get somebody to take notice of this thing. We'll see how that goes. Try that out. But for now, I'm headed back home. So you guys enjoy your evening, and we will talk to you later. Well, it's day 16 and I still haven't heard anything. It's getting so ridiculous. It really is. Well, good Saturday morning, guys. So here's the deal. The dealership finally called me last night while I was eating dinner here at the house. They called me and they said that they've been working with FCA engineers, I guess through the chat service or over the phone or whatever it is they do now, and they had determined that the Jeep somehow lost its programming for the ESS system, which, I mean, I'm not a technician. It doesn't sound right to me because, well, I'm not going to get into that. But anyway, that's what they said, that it had lost its programming. And so they went through a relearn procedure on the Jeep, which took several hours because there was a lot of steps involved, and they had to go through drive cycles, 4 or 5 different drive cycles, and they had to wait 4 hours between drive cycle. So it took them a long time to do that. And then they road tested it and verified that it's all working. That's what they said. So they told me I could come and get it. So here it is, day 17. And I'm able to go get the Jeep and check it out, and we'll see if it's working or not. So here we go. We'll go find out. So check that out. After 17 days 2 service visits, lots of phone calls. The electronic start-stop system says it's working. So the diagnosis apparently was correct, that this thing just needed to relearn what it was doing. It didn't have the program in there for the ESS anymore. I don't know what happened to it, but you know, because it has over 8,000 miles on it, and I haven't changed anything on this Jeep in the last several months, just driving it to work every day, and then one day it just randomly quit. So I don't know why, but they got it working again, looks like. Thankfully. Hallelujah. I was kind of missing this Jeep. It's good to have it back. So there you go. If you have this problem, there's lots of different things it could be, but you know, they tried the intelligent battery sensor, they tried replacing the auxiliary battery, they load tested the main battery, lots of different things, and they finally got it to work by reprogramming the computer and going through a relearn process. So just in case you have that issue, you might want to mention that to your dealership. Maybe they can start there and save you from having over 2 weeks of your time lost. So all right, guys, I'm gonna get off here and go get some lunch. We'll talk to you later. Oh man, it's so nice to have you home. I missed you. I think I'm gonna come over there and give you a hug.